process of getting ready to plant me another variety of kale and maybe some more collard green seeds. Yes, I'm going to plant seeds, and I am going to be planting. My hole's broke, so I got to deal with this tool for right now. But I'm gonna tread a line right along in here, because I want some greens to grow up along here, but not too close up against the cattle panel. And I'm gonna leave the area open so that the seeds can come up. I'm not gonna cover them up. I hope it works. So my wood chips have degraded some. The area is not as high as it was when I first put the wood chips down, so they have degraded some. So that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so I just used that tool to make my little trench. And this is basically pulling the wood chips back to get down to the soil to plant the seeds in. And I'm going to use my little tool that I found at the thrift store. I have no idea what this is called, but this has been a very handy tool as far as I use this part to just punch into the soil, pull it back, drop transplants in, or I can use this to poke little holes in to drop seeds in. This has been a very handy tool. So I'm going to use this now. I'm going to use this now to just give me a little extra, maybe about ½ an inch, little line in the soil and plant my seeds in. So this is basically what I'm doing. Just trying to chop the dirt up a little bit so I can plant my seeds all along in here. And I'm gonna leave it open with the hopes that they will take and they will start to come up, and then after I see some growth, a good significant amount of growth, then I will take and bring all the wood chips and whatnot back around the plants. That's the plan. Okay, so this is what I'm planting, a dwarf blue curl kale, and got some in my hand, and just gonna just drop them in there. And might I add, it's supposed to be, it's like in the, okay, so I just drop those seeds in there. Well, I know you can't see them, but I can see them, and they're in there. So just gonna leave this open. I'm gonna put some water on those seeds, and let them hopefully grow, I hope. But sun is starting to come up. It is should be either right at 7 or a little bit before 7 o'clock, and I'm out here doing a little bit for my fall garden. So I'm feeling motivated. The temperature is supposed to be in the, I think, very low 80s or upper 70s possibly today, and into the weekends upper 70s. So taking advantage. It's still a little tinge of humidity out here, but I can deal with it. I am still breaking out in a sweat, but I can definitely deal with it. This is my tatsoi. The tatsoi seems to be taken, so that looks good. That's one collard, Georgia collard right there that seems to be taking. Here's another one. It's so itty bitty. These are what was in the cup that was underneath the basil All right, so I just took off the white covering that I had on the kale, and the kale looks like it is taking. So yeah, all this right here is all kale. I even have planted one right there that didn't fit underneath the cover. So here we are. So that's my row of kale right there. Right there, that's my row of kale. So I'm hoping that the collard greens will definitely at least 2 collard greens, and maybe the one broccoli right there will come up, and I'll have something going on right here. And that's kale right back there too. That's actually the biggest one back there. And then I have the tatsoi spinach, and hopefully the dwarf kale over here. And I want to plant some more collard greens. I also threw collard green seeds over there, just kind of threw them over there, so hopefully they'll come up. And check out my sunflowers. They're still doing their thing, still growing. A couple of them I had to cut down. I guess they reached their limit, but this one had a big sunflower head on it. We cut that off, and then these popped out. Very pretty. I'm definitely going to plant more sunflowers next year. Very pretty. So my garden is definitely going through the transition period. And this mystery plant right here definitely looks like a cucumber. So I've been thinking, I'm like, I just don't remember throwing a cucumber vine over here. Or did I throw a cucumber over here? Did I do that? I'm not sure. I may have. And I saw this the other day. So when I pulled up the sweet potatoes, put the vines over here, and look, what in the world is going on? The vine won't die. The vine will not compost. The vine is trying to start up again. Interesting. Okay, now I'm over here by my garden area between the carport and the house. And that little, what I thought was a carrot, guess wasn't meant to be. Nowhere to be found. So I'm going to take this cup of tatsoi and plant it over here by this volunteer tatsoi so it can have company. And they can fellowship together. All right, there we go. All in place. Just hopefully everybody will take. Did I do that? Okay, I will put you back where you need to be. I don't know how you came out there, but I need you down in the dirt. Can't have you become bird food. Okay, this particular, I have 2 cabbage plants, and interesting about this cabbage plant that is still here is I did the winter sown method back in January of this year, and this cabbage plant, and it's another one on the other side of the yard, I kept in a container for months, and I don't think I actually planted them in the ground until, I'm thinking like May possibly, and it got beat up, of course, by the cabbage moth. Took forever to even attempt to grow past the little seedling stage. So I just put it in the ground. I said, I didn't expect it to make it, but it's still here, and I guess it's attempting to try to start forming a cabbage head. So it'd be interesting to see how this turns out, this cabbage. It would be nice to be able to grow my own cabbage. So it lasted, all through the summer heat. And this was back in January when I planted the seeds doing the winter sown method in a container outside. And I guess it just laid low until now. And it's like now it is starting to try to take off. Like I guess it knows it knows that this is the time of year that it's supposed to take off and do its thing. I don't know, maybe it sensed that fall is coming. So I'm keep watch on it, and I hope it does its thing, and we can successfully get a cabbage head off of it. This is the kale that I have put cheesecloth on, and I do believe that cabbage moth worms are on it. So I'm going to cut the leaves off again. I guess it'll be the third time, but that's okay because they grow back. And I guess I'm at the time of year where I'm hoping the life cycle of the cabbage moth is coming to a close. I don't see them flying around the yard as much as they were before. So I'm going to cut the leaves off on this one and the ones on the other side of the yard over there. And hopefully I'll get some good kale production off this red Russian kale. There's definitely caterpillar action going on. There's evidence of their presence. So apparently, I guess I planted a lot more tatsoi than I thought, so I'm going to plant some more tatsoi over here. And I guess this will be the tatsoi area. It's going to be very interesting to see how all of this turns out. I guess I'll say October, possibly. And the calendula is doing well. I've actually plucked some of the flowers off, put them in some oil, and letting them sit for 30 days. Trying to make, I guess, calendula oil. I'm just excited about learning about homegrown, home remedies, homemade things to do that you can do yourself to become more self-sufficient. So that's my video for today. The temps are supposed to be cooler today, and I am still sweating, but I'm not. It's not that it's bad humidity out here, and I am feeling motivated because I have to show you. So what I've been doing is I've been coming and writing on my calendar every time I go out and plant something. Let's see if I can. And the more I've been doing it, then I'm looking, I was like, wow, it's a big difference when you see it written down, what you've been going out doing, and then you start seeing it. Do a little bit, I'm getting a lot done over time. And so this is what this calendar is showing me. So I'll be filling in what I'm doing today. And so doing a little bit, getting a lot done. So that's encouraging me too. And I'm really looking forward to this fall garden coming up. I hope everything comes up. I know it's a possibility some things may not happen or nothing could happen, but from the looks of it, looks like I'm on the right track. So that's all for now. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. And for everyone, I guess in Texas and the Louisiana area, be safe. Do what you have to do. Steer clear of that storm. Thanks for watching, and God bless. It's feeling really good out here. I'm getting so much done. And I just want to also point out, look at this right here. I don't understand what is going on here. Why do I have cantaloupe that I just spotted today growing in between the post and the fence? How's that even possible? I have cantaloupe growing in between the fence and the neighbor's fence. Yeah, so we'll see what becomes of that. That one right there is like way too big to even bring back through the fence. So I thought the I thought the cantaloupe was through, but apparently the cantaloupe has had a second wind. And the second wind wants to be difficult and grow cantaloupes in between the fences. So yeah, we'll see what becomes of it. Thanks for watching. One more thing. It is like I'm just commenting on the weather right now. It is a cool breeze blowing right now. It is overcast skies. I just looked on my phone and said something about 25% chance of rain. The sun was just poking through up in this area right here, and the clouds came through, covered the sunshine, and it's causing a cool breeze to blow, and has caused me to stay out here longer and get a lot done. So I didn't do a little bit today, I did a lot. All of my fall garden that were in the red cups have been planted. So cool temperatures do a lot for me, and having a little pep in my step to get out here and work on this fall garden. I just planted these collard greens right here, these Georgia collards right here, and planted another one in the row. This was my first Georgia collard row. Just planted another one up there. So feeling motivated today, and excited, looking forward to the fall. I'm so glad I got everything down. So thanks for watching and have a great weekend. One last time, I have now threaded the cantaloupe back over to our side. So we got that one. Yay!